Hello and welcome to the Backyard Railroader. I'm your host Ron, and today I'm going to be talking about how I use my 3D printer in my garden railway. This is my 3D printer. It's an ANET A8. I got it for about $200 off the internet, and I've been running it for about 2 years, virtually non-stop, and it runs beautifully. And with my ANET, I've been able to do prints such as this building right here, and as you can see it has a door, and as it was printing it actually printed the door in place, and the door is a working door. The way a printer works is it puts down layers of plastic with the thickness of a piece of paper, and it lays it down and lays another layer and another layer and another layer, building up the surface. It goes around, building the surface, around and around, until you have an object like this. Printed it all out in gray, and then I painted it. Gave it a little bit of weathering, and that's just one of my works in progress.
Okay, so here the printer is extruding the plastic out. You can actually see how thin the plastic is being layered on this. It's extremely thin, very hard to film. Yeah, just see if you can't get it in focus. But that's how the printer prints it out. I'll show you some progresses as it goes along.
I also did this gate, as you can see, so you can get pretty detailed with this thing, very detailed in fact, and that's one of my gates I've been painting up. Right now I'm printing the test rollers where are sitting on your track. I've printed out a couple of these brackets, bought the bearings, wired it up, and it works really good. So far these two brackets here, just the cost of the bearings, about $10 for these two. And I'm printing out another set. As you can see, I'm printing it right here. And you can do other things. I have other buildings here. This is another building I've been working on. It's pretty intricate. And you can print out train parts with the printer, using different types of material. Like this is made out of a PLA material. It's subject to warping in the sun, but it's still a good material. And you can also use a material called PET. PET's more resistant to the heat, and it's a little bit more expensive, but for the average roll, it's about 300 meters a roll. You're looking at anywhere between $15 to $40, so it's not too bad, and a roll really goes a long way. So, like as you can see, that was printed out of a clear PLA, and I'll show you some of my other projects that I did out in the railway, a little more intricate, like my water tower.
Okay folks, let's have a look at these buildings. And while I got you thinking about it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like it, and hit that like button. And if you'd like, stick around to the end of the video, and I'll show you a track tip of the day. So don't forget about the track tip of the day at the end of my videos. So, let's get started. This here is my logging cabinet that I made. This is made out of PET, and what I did was I painted it with a cheap acrylic paint from the dollar store, and then I coated it with a lacquer. And it's been out here for about a year, and it's still holding up pretty good. And this one over here, this is my Forest Ranger tower that I made. And as you can see, this one as well was made out of PET, and it's holding up really nicely. I've got stairs that I built inside. The tower itself is wood, but the stairs and the building are PET plastic printed out on my printer. And then we'll go down here and check out this building. Now this building here is just printed in PET, and I downloaded it off the internet. This is a G-scale building that I downloaded. The logging cabin I showed you earlier was actually for a D&D system game, and I upscaled it to fit. Same with my water tower here. My water tower was just supposed to be small, probably about the size of that building right there, and I scaled it up to meet my train set. I painted it with the same acrylic paint, and I lacquered it. It's turned out great. Put the ladder on it. The ladder's from a different print. And then this building right down here. This one is made with the PLA. I did not paint it. I wanted to see how the PLA reacted in the sun. A little bit of warping on the roof. But other than that, it held up pretty good. And I got this building, which is actually wood, but I made the windows from my printer, and I made the gingerbreading from my printer. My neighbor's dog, beautiful, beautiful boxer. Yeah, he's one of my buddies. He loves to watch me play on the train set. That tower really turned out good. I like that. So, let's go back inside and see how that print of mine turned out. Okay, back to the printer, and here's my print. You can see it actually turned out really nice. You just pick it up. Now you got, this here's a support. I have more supports in here that have to be broken out. There's one. And then I have some in here to take out for the holes. But that turned out really nice. As you can see, matches up with the others. So now I have 3 of them. I just need to print one more and get myself some more bearings. So, like I said before, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget about that track tip. Hey folks, track tip of the day. I've got this turnout here. It's a little sloppy. It's broken, and when my trains run over it, every once in a while, it starts to move out, and my trains get caught on it. So a quick tip is you take this elastic band, you just loop it over the end here. Come on. Just put it over the end. Loop it around the sides here. Like that. Now the friction of the rubber band holds the track over nice and tight. All you have to do is move the rubber band and it will hold it in place, and your train will glide over it nicely again. So that's your track tip of the day. Talk to you later. And remember folks, talk about trains.